Namaste Dostan, Aman here, and today we're going to talk about something that seems straight out of a science fiction novel, but is in fact a chilling reality. The end of everything. The end of the universe as we know it. Now you might be thinking, Aman, isn't that a bit far-fetched? We have bigger problems here on Earth, and you wouldn't be wrong. But consider this. If a nuclear war, the ultimate human-made catastrophe, were to end life on Earth, what would happen to the rest of the universe? Would it even care? Scientists have theorized about the end of the universe for decades, and they've come up with some pretty mind-boggling scenarios. Today, we'll be exploring three of the most popular theories: the Big Freeze, the Big Rip, and the Big Crunch. Which one is the most likely? Let's dive in and find out. Our universe is a vast, ever-expanding cosmic ocean, speckled with billions upon billions of galaxies, each teeming with stars, planets, and maybe even life as we don't know it. But what if this expansion, the very thing that makes our universe so awe-inspiring, is also the key to its demise? The Big Freeze theory paints a picture of the universe's end not as a cataclysmic explosion, but as a slow, drawn-out fade into darkness. Imagine a samosa, not exploding outwards, but slowly stretching thinner and thinner until it loses all its warmth and flavor. That's the Big Freeze in a nutshell. As the universe expands, galaxies will drift further and further apart, like cosmic ships sailing on a sea of expanding space-time. Now you might think this means more elbow room for everyone, right? Wrong. This expansion comes at a cost, the cost of energy. You see, the universe has a limited amount of energy. As it expands, this energy is stretched thinner and thinner, like a finite amount of jam spread over an ever-growing loaf of bread. Eventually, the energy will be so thinly spread that it becomes practically useless. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a bonfire, roaring with heat and light. As you move further and further away, the warmth decreases, the light dims, until all you're left with is a faint, flickering ember in the distance. That's what will happen to the stars in a Big Freeze scenario. Stars, those cosmic furnaces that illuminate the universe, are powered by nuclear fusion, but even stars have a shelf life. Eventually, they will run out of fuel and die, leaving behind only cold, dark remnants. And because the universe is expanding and energy is being diluted, new stars won't form at the same rate. The cosmic lights will start to go out, one by one. Over unimaginable eons, the universe will transform into a cold, dark, and desolate place. Galaxies will become like ghost towns, populated by the ghosts of dead stars and black holes. Temperatures will plummet to near absolute zero, a state so cold that even atoms slow to a crawl. No new stars will be born, no new planets will form, and the universe, once a vibrant tapestry of light and energy, will become a vast empty canvas, devoid of even the faintest glimmer of hope. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But don't despair just yet, because the Big Freeze is just one of the possibilities. We've explored the possibility of the universe dying in a whimper with the Big Freeze. But what if it goes out with a bang? Not just any bang, mind you, but the biggest, most colossal bang imaginable. A reverse Big Bang, if you will. Welcome to the mind-bending concept of the Big Crunch. Remember how we talked about the universe expanding? Well, what if that expansion wasn't forever? What if at some point the universe hit the brakes and started to reverse course? Instead of drifting apart, galaxies would begin to rush towards each other like long-lost lovers reunited after eons. The driving force behind this cosmic U-turn would be gravity. You see, everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy cluster, exerts a gravitational pull on everything else. It's like an invisible web connecting every point in the cosmos. Now, for a long time, scientists believed that the outward push of the universe's expansion would overcome gravity's inward pull. But then they discovered something strange, something they called dark energy. This mysterious force seems to be counteracting gravity, pushing everything apart at an accelerating rate. But what if dark energy is not a constant force? What if it weakens over time, allowing gravity to finally take over? If that happens, the universe would begin to contract, shrinking faster and faster as gravity pulls everything closer and closer together. Imagine a video of the universe's expansion being played in reverse. Galaxies hurtling towards each other, stars colliding in a blinding flash of light, and black holes merging into even more massive monsters. As the universe shrinks, it would also get hotter and hotter. The cosmic microwave background radiation, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, would intensify, bathing the cosmos in an inferno of energy. Eventually, all matter and energy would be compressed into a single infinitesimally small point, a singularity. much like the one from which our universe is thought to have originated. It's like taking a deep breath and squeezing all the air in your lungs into a space smaller than the head of a pin. The Big Crunch is essentially the Big Bang in reverse, a cosmic reset button, if you will. And who knows, maybe from the ashes of our universe, a new one will be born, perhaps with its own set of laws and constants. It's a thought-provoking possibility, isn't it? But hold on, because the cosmic roller coaster isn't over yet. We still have one more stop, the Big Rip. Chapter 3. We've talked about the universe freezing to death and collapsing in on itself. But what if its end is more akin to being torn apart at the seams? Get ready, because the Big Rip theory is not for the faint of heart. Imagine the universe as a giant fabric, woven together by the threads of gravity and other fundamental forces. Now imagine that fabric being stretched, not gently, but violently, until it starts to fray and tear. That's the essence of the Big Rip. Remember dark energy, that enigmatic force pushing the universe apart? Well, in the Big Rip scenario, dark energy doesn't just remain constant, it grows stronger over time. It's like adding fuel to an already raging fire. As dark energy intensifies, its repulsive force becomes unstoppable. It starts by pulling apart structures on the largest scales. Galaxy clusters are ripped asunder, galaxies are torn from their cosmic moorings, and even the vast distances between stars become meaningless. But it doesn't stop there. The Big Rip is a relentless force, and it doesn't discriminate. As dark energy grows even stronger, it begins to overpower the fundamental forces holding matter itself together. Stars, once mighty beacons of light and energy, are torn apart from the inside out. Planets are ripped to shreds, their shattered remnants scattered across the expanding void. And if you thought that was bad, it gets even weirder. Eventually, the very atoms that make up everything we know and love would be ripped apart, their constituent particles scattered to the cosmic winds. Imagine the most fundamental building blocks of reality being torn asunder. It's a sobering thought, to say the least. In the final moments of the Big Rip, the universe would become a chaotic soup of particles and radiation, expanding at an unimaginable rate. It would be a cosmic apocalypse, the likes of which we can scarcely comprehend. The Big Rip is a truly terrifying scenario, a cosmic unraveling that would leave nothing untouched. It's the ultimate cosmic horror movie, but instead of watching it on a screen, we'd be living it. So there you have it, folks. 3 mind-blowing theories about the end of everything we know. The Big Freeze, the Big Crunch, and the Big Rip, each offering a unique and terrifying glimpse into the potential fate of our universe. It's a lot to process, I know. But as we ponder the ultimate fate of the cosmos, it's important to remember that these are just theories. The universe is full of surprises, and we're still just scratching the surface of understanding its deepest secrets. What do you think? Which theory do you find the most compelling? Do you think we'll ever know for sure how the universe will end? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this cosmic journey, be sure to subscribe to Fact Fuel for more mind-blowing explorations of the universe and beyond.